What's up, guys? Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. This is Isaac Insights. I'm coming live from the forest because I'm an animal. I stay in the forest. So, guys, welcome back. It's chilly morning here. As you can see, we have woke up with some kind of rain, little rain, not that much, but you all understand. So the place is really chilly. Yes, I hope you are fine. Those who have subscribed, thank you so much. The last time I was shooting from here, we were at 5. We have gained, I think, 8 more subscribers because we were at 563, but now we are at 571. We have gained, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I know we'll get more subscribers as we continue. In life, everything goes step by step. You can't start today and win. Everything has a start, and this is our start. So guys, welcome back. Continue subscribing, continue referring our channel to your friends so that we can all learn. For me, I always say my channel is all about education. It's all about real life. This is the real life. This is what we are going through, and that's what we will be discussing throughout. Yes, I know we'll be doing some kind of entertainment, little entertainment, but our channel is more of real life, what we people are going through. And that brings me to my topic today. Today I've been doing a topic about construction, what you require, how you need to prepare. But now I also remembered one thing. As we discuss about these topics, there is one thing I also forget, but it's also good that we talk about it. You know, it's not everyone among us who can afford the kind of expenses I always explain. For instance, on our previous video, if you can recall, I said for you to build a good 3-bedroom house, you will need at least 350,000 for foundation alone. That's foundation alone. But now let me also give you another point of view. You know, in life, everything goes step by step. And there are those who started with semi-permanent and then went to permanent. So today I'm here to explain about semi-permanent. Maybe let's talk about it so that someone who doesn't have enough money can build also a beautiful house like this one with a little budget, because semi-permanent is easy to construct. And this is how I will tell you, or this is what you are supposed to do to build that house. Just like permanent house, semi-permanent also you will need to prepare. And the one way and surest way of preparing when you want to build is buying iron sheets. So you first need to choose the kind of iron sheets you want to use on your house. It may be the normal iron sheets, Dumzas. We all know that, those who are in Kenya. We have the colored ones. They call it the corrugated ones or galvanized ones. So with galvanized one, they are somehow expensive compared to normal Dumzas. Dumzas at the moment is going for 1,400 for those who are in Western Kenya. I don't know about Nairobi, but I always say the difference between the price of mabatis in Kakamega and in Nairobi is only just small deviation because of transport. So this is the thing. If you decide to use galvanized ones, for example, let's say our house is supposed to be around 30 mabatis, it will cost you around 54,000. If you decide to use Dumzas, it will cost you around 40 something. I think 46 or 47, around there, because it's going for 1,400. Then if we can calculate easy, we will just say 14 times, it will be around 42,000 if I'm not wrong. Yes, it will be 42,000 for 30 mabatis. That is dumzas, normal dumzas. And then the other one will be around 54,000. So on semi-permanent, when building semi-permanent, the only or the toughest part is iron sheets. Once you have them, you will build your house within few days. Now this is the thing. Remember, the budget I'm giving you, I'm trying to avoid the pressure. You know, building also comes with a lot of pressure from people. Your friends are telling you, oh, go for MRM. Others are telling you to go for Nyumba. Others are, please, all these companies, I understand MRM is the best, yes, but now you can't stop living your life because you can't afford MRM. So if your friends tell you to go for MRM, just and you don't have money to go for MRM, tell them to go for MRM. You go for any other product. For example, for me, I used Roman Tile. Roman Tile is from Royal Mabati, and my friends used to say, "Oh, why are you going for Royal Mabati?" Yet they always fed. We built the house. 1 year, you look at it at the moment. If you can see the video I did last month, even not last month, on Saturday, if you can at least try to, if you watch that video keenly, you will see that house. And the Mabatis are, you look at them, they are still new. So you need to first fight the pressure from your friends, from people around you, because people around us are the reason why we are not succeeding, because they always give us pressure that is not worth it. So go for what you can. So after purchasing, let's say you have purchased the galvanized mabati, 30 of them. I'm talking to a youth, maybe even older people who always also admire for just 30 mabati house, but for a youth, because I believe youth, we are the people who have these dreams and maybe we have not achieved them. And I also support one song that always says, hii si ndoto yangu, this is not my dream. Unaenda viwango zingine, you are going for more. So even for me, I always say the house I built is not my dream. Yes, it was my dream before, but now after building is to, we are supposed to say this is not my dream. I now want a mansion, and God will always bless your tongue. So for you, this is not your dream. So please stop pressuring yourself. Stop this pressure. The only thing that people will say if they come at your home and you don't have a house, that is when they will ridicule you. Oh, you live lavishly in town and you don't have a house at home. But now I'm giving you the solution so that we can also grow together. We can also feel happy wherever we are. So with the Mabatis, what we will do next is buying trees. If you are from Western Kenya, you know what I mean. We prefer buying trees than going to timber yard, because when you buy a tree, it's cheaper, and you will even get firewood from it. But if you go to timber yard, it will be expensive. So this is the thing. After buying trees, you can buy around, if you happen to get a good tree around that cost around 15,000, that tree will give you enough timber and frames to use for your roofing. But also, buying a 15,000 tree sometimes is always not good, because you can find a tree that costs you 15,000 and another one is selling you a tree at 5,000. So at 5,000, if you have 15,000, it means you can buy 3 trees, which will be enough for your construction. So this is our budget. We have the mabatis, which cost us around 54,000 or 42,000 if you are going with normal mabatis. Then you add trees around 15,000. In fact, 15 is a lot. And if you happen to come from where there is trees, it means you are sorted. So the expense about trees will not be there. But let's say around 15,000 is going to timber and frames, because as I earlier told you, constructing semi-permanent house is cheaper. It's not like the other one where tree, for example, for me, they ask for 450 frames, and it was not that easy. Sorry for my camera, but I think my camera is just okay. I'm always this ugly, so don't worry. Just listen what I say, not my looks. So after buying trees which will give you timber, and that will give you timber and frames, you are sorted on that part. Then go for nails. Nails, I know it will cost you around 7,000. That is roofing nails plus normal. In fact, even 7,000 is a lot. It will cost around 4,000 or even 2,000. It depends with where you come from. But if you are living in Nairobi and you want to come home, I always advise also you can buy these mabatis in Nairobi and transport them. That will be cheaper than coming to buy it here, because in rural areas these things are kind of expensive, though not big margin, but you can imagine. For example, in Nairobi they are selling one mabati at 1,300, and in Kakamega they are selling at 1,400. And you buy in Nairobi, transporting those mabatis will cost you around 500, because for us who know the big vehicles, the Msamaria, the Climax, they are kind of cheap in transporting. So after that, you have the mabatis, you now have trees, you have nails. You only need money for fundi. Money for your fundi, when it comes to semi-permanent, 30 mabatis, a fundi is supposed to, we who are in rural areas, we know, and I know my friend, there is one of my friend or my brother whom I wish was watching this, he could testify to this, because I advised him and he did so. And today he has a very beautiful house in the village. You come look at it, you may think it's a permanent house, but it's just a semi-permanent. Thank you so much for listening to me, my brother. So your fund is supposed to take 5,000, 5,000, 7,000. That's the range. In fact, he built a house worth 48 mabatis, and the fund took 7,000. Just that is constructing without, you know how some semi-permanent is done. So fundi may take you around 7,000. Your house will be ready. That is, it will be ready, but without, si mnajua ukiweka hizo timba zinasimama hivi, sasa hapa chini we mwenyewe utashughulikia, and it will not cost you past 3,000 when it comes to that. So labor of that house, it will be around 10,000. So 15 plus 10, 25 plus 50. Let's just go with 50. That is 70,000. So with 80,000, you can build a good house, good semi-permanent house. That is without plastering. Now, this is the next step. You know, building goes in stages. You can't start it today and finish tomorrow unless you have enough money. So after doing that, with 80,000, you will build a very beautiful house, my friend. A very beautiful house. Now you have to plaster. This is what will require for plastering. Will require cement, sand. What else? Cement and sand. Oh, there is this barbed wire. They always use barbed wire to at least tighten that house. But you can do that later. What I just want you to have is a house, semi-permanent. Then with the time, you can buy barbed wire, sand, and what? What else? We also need cement. So cement for that, for our quotation, cement will be around 40 bucks. 40 bucks when the plaster will be outside and inside. 40 bucks. And 40 bucks, that is less than 40,000, around 35,000 if I'm not wrong. Then we will also need a little, like just one canter of the ballast. one kind of ballast. For those who come from around, they know the price of a candle is around that 500 or 5,000. So with 5,000, you have the sand will cost you need 5,000 for ballast. That will be preparing your house, the floor of your house. Then you will need most likely, if you can afford one tip of sand, it will finish all that work and it will remain, which will cost you around 9,000. The small tip, I'm talking about the small tip and not the bigger one. It will finish all that work and will be happy. So you can imagine that's 9,000 plus 35,000 plus the barbed wire, which cost you around 10, not even 10, 5,000. It's 5,000 by the way. It's 5,200 at the moment. I bought it some weeks ago, some 5 weeks ago, I think. Yes, 5 or 2 or 3 weeks. Yes, I'm not sure, but five, yes. So that your house, the cost of your house will be around 200,000, and you will be having a very beautiful house. Then when it comes to paint, since it's a semi-permanent, you can't put there the expensive paints like rough and tough. You will just use normal paint just to beautify your palace. Remember, in life, this is not your dream. Hapa unapita tu. So you can do it. I know someone else somewhere will appreciate this info, because I've given you with. I'm trying to say that with 300,000, with 250,000, you can build a beautiful house. And for this 250,000, you just need 80,000 to build the house, and you can even start living in that house with 80,000. Then within a short period of time, or this will be according to your plans, you can just start by buying cement, plastering the floor, then going for inside walls, then coming outside, now work a rangi, and you will be having a very beautiful house, which even if your friends come with you from the city, from city to your village, they will say, hey, you can look at Mike. You go to his home. He has built a very beautiful house. So believe me you or not, you can do this. My sister, my brother, you can do this. And if you need more guidance on what you can do, or what you need to do it, just ask and comment question. I will explain it to you. Please don't fear. This channel is your channel. You are the subscribers. You are my supporters. And I respect that. It's not easy to get loyal fans like Orengo, my welder. Thank you so much for your support. I have got even friends from different countries, and I appreciate that our channel is going international. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. I think next video I will be talking about the walling for permanent houses, and I know this info will help someone somewhere, and that is my goal. My goal is helping someone somewhere to change his life. Kindly continue subscribing, so that those who are not able to see my videos can also, YouTube can suggest my videos to them, so that we can educate them also. Thank you so much. God bless you.